Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. MapleStory Global just released their upcoming roadmap, so in this video I'll be going over what we can expect from all the upcoming changes and new content with every update. The next 3 updates have been revealed. The first one is the update on July 20th, which will contain the second part of the Destiny update. Good news also for everyone waiting for the Zero and Beast Tamer classes to be available again, because those classes can be created with the next update. This update also adds a new high level zone and a new boss called Kalos. As far as I can tell, this boss has not yet been defeated, even in the Korean version of MapleStory, who had this update already for half a year. This boss fight seems pretty crazy. There are various machines in the map that activate over time and need to be deactivated. If all 4 of them are active for 1 minute, the entire party gets kicked from the fight. And finally, after years, a new equipment set is being introduced, the level 250 set. But don't rejoice yet, because it will take months to obtain just one piece. This set does contain a top and bottom though, so Maplers can finally replace their level 150 gear. To get one piece of this set, you have to collect 10 remains of Kalos, which are dropped by Kalos. You have to defeat that boss 10 times. So yeah, have fun fighting that one. The thing that I'm personally most excited about is the player housing content. This content was not released in MapleStory Korea, but was developed outside of the main region. Here, players can get new furniture items that can be used to decorate their houses. You can get special buffs from your house every day, and you can invite others as well. I wonder if this will be the end of the Hennessy's gangs. I really like the housing in MapleStory too, so I'm looking forward to this a lot. Besides that, the Starlight Symphony event will continue. I was actually checking Orange Mushroom Block and the MapleStory Korea patch notes if there was any additional burning event for the second or third part of the Destiny update in MapleStory Korea. In this region, the Destiny update was divided into 3 parts, we are only getting 2. But I did not see any more burning besides the events that we already had. That of course doesn't mean it's going to be the same for us, but something to keep in mind to manage your expectations. I did not find any additional burning for MapleStory Korea. The August update is making changes to existing content, brings buffs to some classes and more. Let's go over everything from left to right. The Mulong Dojo revamp adds 20 new floors to the Mulong Dojo. Mugong is still the boss at floor 80. The UI was also revamped and is now easier to see the time left and monster HP. There's also going to be a Legion rank expansion. This is going to be amazing for hardcore Maplers who already reached 10k Legion. This one's for you, Sacrix. 5 new ranks will be added, unlocking at Legion level 10,500, 11,000, 11,500, etc. all the way up to Legion level 12,500. This also enables you to place 45 Legion members on the board once you reach the final rank. The amount of max characters that count for your Legion will be increased from 40 to 42. You'll also be able to claim your Legion coins without going into the raid battle, and new Legion achievements will be added as well. Chaos Memories are a series of quests that can be found in areas like Asphera and Temple of Time. In these short story dungeons you can relive some of the memories of Kao, whose story has been scrambled all over the place for years. With these story dungeons, Nexon hopes to rectify some of the inconsistencies his story had. And trust me, there were plenty of inconsistencies. The Allen Forest Team Dungeon will be getting revamped this update, getting a new story that ties in with the current Explorer story following Tess. We follow Tess's story and learn more about him and his curse. This team dungeon is for Maplers level 95 and higher, and rewards are a ring and a medal. Nothing too crazy. So let's talk about the good stuff, the better maple, because there is a lot of better maple coming our way. From buffs for some classes to free burning for everyone. MapleStory Global seems to be combining a few patches together, and while I of course cannot confirm that this will be the update releases all of that, if we don't get what I'm saying next in August, then we'll probably get it in October, so it's coming our way regardless. One of the more amazing changes is that day 8 of the daily gifts will be changed to a mega burning booster that works up to level 129, so you can burn every month for the first 130 levels if you want to. Also, if you have an explorer who is 4 job or higher, you can skip the explorer tutorial on newly created explorers. Oh, thank the Maple gods that this is finally being added. Why is that story so long? Bosses like Lotus, Damien, Will, etc. will have reward phases added, so that when the boss is defeated, you can swap to drop gear without having to struggle to do so while the boss is still attacking you. The bosses will now also show the percentage HP under their HP bar, which is a nice touch. You can also enter bosses like Hilla, Pink Bean and Acarium without having to defeat those monsters before those stages first. I wonder if we're also going to get the revamped boss window recruitment window. Here you can open recruitments for bosses and it replaces the current bossing tab. There also are some exciting skill changes coming our way. With some big buffs for the Demon Avengers, some of their 5th skills damage got increased from like 600% to 900%. That's for the Revenant Thorns and those purple swords that are swinging around you. That are some really big buffs. Battle Mage and Angelic Buster will finally get their new skill animations for Finishing Blow for Battle Mage and Trinity for Angelic Buster. Demon Slayer got some nice quality of life. They can now hold their lash skill down, that regular attack, instead of having to tap it, and the hyper skill final damage buff you get after using your Demon Lash has been improved. That buff now lasting 15 seconds instead of 4. There also will be buffs for Blaster, Cadena, Ilium is getting buffed again, Lara is getting the damage on most of her skills increased, Mechanic is getting a 12% final damage increase, Xenon is getting buffs on his attack, Kane is getting a few buffs again, and so are Luminous and Evan. Most of the changes are just some damage numbers going slightly up, but a buff is a buff. Cadena is also getting a new invincibility frame. A lot of nice changes are coming our way. That Spiegelman Starlight box is an event where you have to defeat 2000 monsters to receive a reward. It is actually pretty small and simple, but does reward level up potions that can be used past level 200. In October we're getting more events, including the Night Round event. This event was quite powerful and very useful last time around, giving all your characters within your account stat buffs. There were 3 events we could pick from last time. You would have to fill up a meter or defeat a certain amount of monsters to get free level ups, drops and EXP buffs. It was a pretty good event last time around, so it's definitely worth to visit once it's released. I don't know anything about the Halloween event though, and the cash up transfer event, those are always nice. And that's the entire roadmap so far up until August. Keep in mind that things can change, I do not have a crystal ball either. All the things I mentioned in this video were released in MapleStory Korea, but you know, things can always change. But I hope at least it was useful and now you know what to expect. And that was all for today. As always, many thanks to our members for making these videos possible. Thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian, Hanoy, Ryalias, Terry Kim, Vareese, Mora, Lee, Historycanon, BackSpaceOTI, Saffronyx, Anwar, NHI, Ziggy Deer, Flidiot, Knifesu, Chen125, Clownfix, Gusus Rodriguez, Froggy, Vira, Trevor, Michael Menchaca, Ratius, Justin Vale, Silvio Nato, Stevie Zhang, Afterlord MS, ceemak, Striker Elk, Tido1 Pun, Victor Sundstrom, Radical Jaws, Riser Are Gummy Bullet, Lovebird, 32655, Mathias Simonsson, Mr. Narc, Galando Balavia, my name is Coppersan, and I'm super cute XOXO, PC Game Life, Dante Victory, Stanislaus Xumo Vegas, Swap to Bish, Road to level 235, 30k stat exclamation mark reboot, The Passenger, Martin Panzik, I'm disappointed, Lucky Beats, Gablek, Pendero Benetti, Conrad Castales, Ace Light, Ben Wolf, Max Bernhardt, Dog on a Talkabox, Muka 1017, B&B King, Scotty Flies Fast, Priscilla and Brendon Cam. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe and happy mapling!